Well, good afternoon, people. I'm out again. It's been a few weeks since I did my last recording. I think I did one kind of mid-February. But I have been out on the bike and delivering. Just hadn't had a chance to do any recording. I did do one which I've just kind of released on how to sort of use the Uber Eats app. But I recorded that a while ago, but it took ages for it to put it through the video editor and get it processed. Had some issues with my video editor. I don't really understand that much about video editing, so when there are problems I don't really know what to do. But so it's nice to be back out again and recording, this time on a Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon is a really nice time to do it. It's reasonably quiet on the streets, but normally quite busy in terms of orders. So nothing's come through yet. I've only been out a couple of minutes. Like I said, I have been out delivering fairly consistently over the last few weeks. I just haven't been doing any recording of it. Anything to update? I know people haven't really been clamouring for me to make another video and tell you what I've been up to, but I've got a nice new bag from Deliveroo, which you'll probably see when I start getting the deliveries and pulling it off my shoulder. Deliveroo let me go through the whole registration process, even allowed me to get their bag, and I had that delivered, and I assumed this meant I was going to be an official sort of Deliveroo driver after that and be allowed to deliver on their app. So I couldn't really work out why they weren't letting me do that, so in the end I contacted them, and they said, well, we don't actually need any riders at the moment. So I've gone through the whole process and I've bought the bag, which was good because my other bag kind of split, or the zippers went on it. So I got this delivery bag, but still not allowed to actually deliver for Deliveroo. Not sure if you're allowed to do that, but if they let me buy the bag, I'm assuming I'm allowed to use it. The bag was kind of free. Well, you had to pay for sort of postage and packing, but the actual bag itself was free. It's about like £5 packing. It's quite a nice bag, actually. A few other things have sort of been happening on the various delivery shifts I've been doing. Nearly got run over by a cyclist. It's happened quite late at night on this quite steep hill in this sort of dark road, back streets of Sheffield. I was sort of walking across the street when this cyclist came sort of herring down, and just didn't see him, and came within whisker of hitting me. He then turned round and really gave me some serious verbiage. I won't repeat what he said. He impugned my, lots of aspects of me and my parenthood and my mother. And just, called me every name under the sun. And to be honest, he did have some cause. I'm going to say, in terms of who's to blame, it was a kind of a 50-50 situation. I was to blame because I didn't really look. He was to blame because it was middle of the night, or at least middle of the evening, very dark, and he was on a bike with no lights, no reflective gear, no bell. It's like a ninja coming down there. And but yeah, I definitely should have been actually sort of looking properly left and right to make sure if there was anything coming. It's just I couldn't really see or hear anything. I think if it had been a car and I'd sort of saw the lights, I would have naturally stopped, but didn't. So I kind of sheepishly took the insults that he gave me, threw a few back, but it was pretty half-hearted. I didn't really feel I had just cause to insult him in a similar way. But yeah, it's been difficult getting out recently. The weather's been pretty bad, and I generally don't go out when it's raining heavily. So I've only been managing kind of a few times a week, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But I have to say, it seems to have got, more profitable. I mean, not massively so. It's not exactly earning a fortune here, but certainly there seems to be more coming in on a sort of an hourly rate than when I first started, say about 6 months ago. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's a kind of change in the tax laws. Maybe it's cut down the number of drivers on the road, so there's perhaps more demand for it. I doubt Uber have been putting up their fees. They are making some changes to certain things, which they claim is not going to affect our income, but probably will. They do think, I think I talked about it in the last video, this idea of like boosts. These are so been out 10 minutes or so already, still nothing coming in. It's fairly unusual. Most of the times within the first 5 to 10 minutes you do get some kind of order, so I'm not sure if it's a little bit quieter on a Sunday afternoon. Kind of heading a little bit towards the city centre, so I'll see if that activates anything. If not there, then I'll sort of loop up back round and go to one of the sort of suburban areas where there are sort of a few pubs which do sort of roasts on a Sunday, and I'll see if okay, we're getting our first order in. This is a Waitrose order. Now this is a bit of a dodgy one to do, just because it's 2 deliveries from Waitrose. Now this will depend on the size of the orders, really. I think with 2 deliveries they're probably going to be quite packed. I've got a sort of limited time now to make this decision. I think I might reject that, just because I suspect it was £8 for 4 miles or something like that, so it's a reasonable ratio. But normally you can only manage 1 supermarket order, because often people will have a couple of big kind of carrier bags of stuff. Now if it's 2, we're going to be looking at quite a few there. Potentially I could have gone there and just cancelled one of them. Okay, we're getting an order through from Burrito Picante, and that's going to Marlborough. Okay, I think I'll take that one. Looks like quite a short one. Okay, let's get over to this place and see what it's like. It's a nice kind of one of these nice short orders. Just, £3 for a mile or so. Makes life very easy. An order for... Is it that one? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Can you just tell the woman to read the receipt? I've put no naturals on because she says she's gluten free and they've got gluten in.
Okay, no problem. I'll let her know.
Let her know to read the receipt.
Okay, sure. No problem. Thank you so much. Okay, we're off. I don't know if you heard that exchange. That's kind of really nice of them in there. It's the first time I think I've been in that place, but apparently the person who'd ordered it had ordered something that was gluten free, but the thing she'd ordered actually had gluten in it, so she was letting me know and letting her know that it should remove some of the items. Okay, got another order in there from Subway as well. But I think we're just gonna do this one first, and then pop off the Subway after that. Yeah, damn it, it's closed up there. So, right, we're gonna have to. One of the big problems with this bike, no one hears it coming. Hi, oh okay, this is slightly confused who this is for. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. They left a note on there because I think you'd ordered something that had gluten in it. They said they'd put something on the thing. I think they'd taken out something because it says they had gluten. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cheers. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's get off to Subway now. This is just up the road, so it's nice. Again, another nice little one where everything's quite close to each other. Okay, yeah, double yellow lines, but I think I'll be okay there. It's a Sunday. It's pretty quiet around there. Should be just in and out this Subway. I do like this Subway. I come here quite frequently. That was nice and quick. Quite often you do have to wait in Subway, but this one, already ready. I think it's because I had to go off and do that other order first. All right then, mate. Oh, do I need a? Oh, I think I need a pin from you, don't I? Second. 0447. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, let me just put that on there for a sec. There you go. Enjoy. Have a good one. Well, that man was happy to have his Subway. Obviously, I'll blur his face out, but man, he was smiling when that Subway came. It's kind of nice when you see that reaction to the food. I think we've all been there when you really need a certain type of food, and then it turns up. Okay, just got an order through from Pizza Express for, it's not bad, it was like £4 for a couple of miles. To be honest, despite my confident claims earlier that it's been really busy going out at the moment, today has been absolutely dead. I've been out for a good 45 minutes, I reckon, made £6, which isn't great, is it? If you don't see this video, then you obviously won't hear me saying this, but it's just because nothing's really happened today. Hi there. Thank you so much. There you go. Cheers. Well, I have to say the woman there at the Pizza Express was a lovely, smiley person. Very nice indeed. It does kind of make a difference when they have some kind of look of reasonable pleasure, friendliness on their face. There are some places which, you know, I don't really blame them, will often look a little bit on the miserable side. Which, you know, when it's a wet Tuesday evening at 9-10 o'clock and you're working in a, you know, McDonald's or something like that, I can appreciate it. One thing I would like to do in these videos is perhaps put up some information, cultural, historical, etc. about Sheffield as I'm going around it. It's not a city most people know about, particularly outside of the UK. But it's got a lot of, it's got quite a rich history as a industrial centre for steel production. It's got really strong sort of cultural heritage with music and things like that. So you might see sort of things pop up on the screen, giving you little sort of bits of info, general knowledge about Sheffield, about the different parts of it as we go through them. Obviously, you know, something I have to do after I've done my delivering and find out, because obviously there's a lot of info I don't know myself and I'd have to look some of it up. But yeah, lots of famous musicians and actors and you know, politicians and things like that have come from Sheffield. So I could give a bit of info about, you know, where they lived or what impact they've had on Sheffield. You know, just to name a few, particularly from a music perspective. You know, groups like the Arctic Monkeys and Pulp, and going back a bit, groups like Def Leppard, Human League, I think ABC. You know, all hail from Sheffield. So someone's waiting for it. Give us a second. Ooh, there we go. Carry that first one. It's a pizza for you. Go on then, you take that. Have a great day. Bye. Alright, another nice little delivery there, a little boy there, so I can't show him, but he was waiting for the pizza. Nice smile on his face, obviously been promised a takeaway pizza for the afternoon. He's a very happy Larry. But yeah, that's my third delivery. It says I've been out for 39 minutes, but I've been out, you know, a bit longer than that. I would say close to like 1 hour 15, and just made like 11 quid I think altogether. So very poor showing at the moment. Wonder if this is the kind of effects of the slightly better weather. Slightly sunnier today. People are out rather than going ordering takeaway.